What's up, crypto people? If you're new here, I'm Kevin Crates, and we talk about crypto on this channel. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today we're going to do a bit of a deep dive into the Solana ecosystem and then take a quick look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, DOT, and Matic's charts. Solana is popping off lately, and there is no mystery as to why. If you guys are not new on this channel, you know I've been talking about Solana for a long time. My initial entry was around $22, and I have been buying the entire way up. The reason being my expectations for Solana's price target in the coming months, in the coming years, is much, much higher than where it currently is. Solana is currently ranked number 7 out of the top 10 cryptocurrencies, finally surpassing Dogecoin. It is about time. But as far as Solana's market cap currently stands, in my opinion, Solana should either be around where BNB is, which is ranked number 4, or possibly around where Cardano is, which is ranked number 3. And I would not be surprised to see Solana push higher than that. But for the time being, we're going to keep our focus on the comparison of Solana and BNB, since in my opinion, they have a lot of similarities and Solana, I feel, has a lot more advantages. As far as market cap goes, if Solana was to push towards BNB's market cap, that is a 2x from where it currently is, putting Solana at a price target of around $300. One of the most basic comparisons for Solana and BNB is their financial backing by a massive cryptocurrency exchange. For the BNB token, it's no mystery that being connected to the Binance cryptocurrency exchange is a massive advantage for the Binance Smart Chain. But we've talked a lot about FTX on this channel, and if you're new here, FTX is the only cryptocurrency exchange, in my opinion, that could ever possibly currently surpass Binance. And the blockchain that FTX seems to be fully behind, financially launching projects like Serum, promoting projects like Star Atlas, is Solana. On the topic of transaction fees, Solana BNB, much more affordable than making a transaction on Ethereum. However, on BNB, your transactions are going to be anywhere from around 12 to 17 cents, depending on how congested the network is. But on Solana, your transactions are a fraction of a penny. So when it comes to Solana and BNB, I feel at the very least Solana should be able to catch up and possibly surpass BNB's market cap sooner than later. But how much higher it could go from there, I feel that Solana could go much higher. I feel that Solana is the closest blockchain to creating the next version of the internet. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm extremely bullish on Ethereum. I talk about that all the time on this channel, that I feel Ethereum is going to be pushing much higher in the coming months and years, and this is only the beginning for Ethereum. However, Ethereum does have flaws, and that is where all these other blockchains are trying to fill those gaps, and currently Solana is leading the pack. And I'm not saying that because of Solana's speed, transactions per second, or even its affordable transactions. I'm saying that because of the type of projects I'm seeing built on the Solana ecosystem. I mean, just take a look at some of these projects. We have SolDate, a decentralized dating platform built on Solana. Now, I'm not talking about the possible success of the project like this. I'm talking about the type of projects we're seeing built on Solana. Only One, an NFT-powered social engagement platform built on Solana. Buy and sell NFTs from your favorite content creators, earn crypto by creating with those creators, or mint your own NFTs and start earning rewards today. I mean, when you deep dive into this project, it feels like a better Instagram. Now, it might feel a little bit ridiculous, and you might be thinking, this might not work out, but don't forget about Audius. Audius, again, built on Solana, partnerships with TikTok out of nowhere. And don't forget about some of the big names behind Audius. I mean, just take a look at some of these names behind me. There are huge artists behind Audius, and a project like Only One, which is still very early on in its roadmap. I feel this has a lot of potential, but it's not so much the potential of Audius or the like token that I'm trying to focus on here. It's the fact that the projects being built on Solana are very mainstream focused. So when we see projects like Audius land huge partnerships like TikTok, I would not be surprised to see some of these other mainstream focused projects really take off in the coming months or year. I mean, it's no mystery that Instagram is losing a lot of its relevancy in the mainstream, and as NFTs become more popular, flexing your NFTs on Instagram is not really on the same level as doing so on a blockchain focused platform that is designed for doing so. We're not going to watch this whole video. You guys can go to onlyone.io and check the whole thing out for yourselves. I just want to play this short clip.
Perks. Only One allows you to get access to exclusive content and stake like tokens in your favorite content creators pool. Remember, the APY changes according to the creator's activities. Only One's NFT marketplace enables you to invest and trade NFTs easily and securely.
What I'm trying to show you guys is that the projects on Solana are very focused on merging the mainstream and blockchain. And that is why I'm really not surprised to see Solana continue to pump in price. I mean, the NFT hype currently is definitely a factor in that, but there's so much going on with Solana. I really would not be surprised to see Solana surpass BNB in terms of market cap and even possibly Cardano. And as far as projects and tokens in the Solana ecosystem that currently have my attention, Radium is definitely one. I got in around $7. Radium and Serum are two DEXs on Solana that have a lot of potential in my opinion. I feel they're both still very undervalued. Radium did have some better staking options for the time being, so I did go with Radium. But Serum is a very bullish project. Radium, I'm still very bullish on. I'm just going to be staking and holding that. Only One, the one that we just talked about, has still been hanging around that 38-cent mark for quite some time. I am debating possibly taking a small position in Only One. I mean, I like the project. I like the idea. They're very early on in their roadmap, and Audius is another project that did take off, but I feel that Only One possibly does have potential, and I am paying a lot of attention to it. We'll go more in detail about some projects on Solana in the future, but let's dive into the charts to take a quick look at Bitcoin and Ethereum's price action. We'll also take a quick look at Solana, Polkadot, as well as Matic today. Looking at Bitcoin's daily charts, there are notes on from last time we talked about Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking very bullish. I mean, stochastic RSI nice and low. If we jump to that 4-hour chart, Bitcoin's stochastic RSI is dropping. And if we go to that 1-hour chart, it's pretty low. So it may need to consolidate for a little bit. But again, the main thing I'm watching on Bitcoin is that 4-hour chart, that 50 smooth moving average, that pink line right there. As long as Bitcoin doesn't drop below that, this uptrend is still intact and Bitcoin's uptrend is still looking good. Looking at Ethereum's daily chart, I mean, Ethereum, I've been talking about this on this channel for quite some time. I feel Ethereum is carrying this market. I feel this is Ethereum's year. I really don't care about what Bitcoin did in the past and how the chart relates to past action and how Bitcoin is clearly in a dead cat bounce. I don't feel this has anything to do with Bitcoin currently. When Bitcoin dips, we're going to see price action dip. But as long as Ethereum is moving the way that it's moving, I really do feel Ethereum is carrying this market. And if you look at that one-day chart, I mean, look how close Ethereum is to its all-time highs. And once Ethereum surpasses that all-time high, I really would not be surprised to see the entire market follow. And as far as Ethereum's price action, I mean, the stochastic RSI is dropping on the 4-hour, low on the 1-hour, and on the 1 day it is pretty high. So again, I would not be surprised if Ethereum does need to consolidate just a bit. But again, with the way that Ethereum is moving, we talked about this yesterday, I would not be surprised to see Ethereum continue to push up in price. It is so close to its all-time high. Ethereum really could continue to trend up in price, but a bit of consolidation in this area would be good for Ethereum as well as the rest of the market. But Ethereum really could keep going, and Ethereum's uptrend is looking stronger every day. Looking at Solana's daily chart, I don't have much to say about Solana because Solana is still looking very bullish. I mean, stochastic RSI high on the daily, high on the 4-hour, not so high on the 1-hour, so it could trend up a little bit higher in price. But Solana is so fundamentally strong that the technicals really don't matter too much right now. So I've seen a lot of people try to short Solana lately only to have it continue to push back up in price on them because the fundamentals behind Solana and everything going on with the Solana ecosystem is just so bullish that it really could just keep trending up in price. Now, not indefinitely, obviously, but Solana is a very bullish project, and I still do feel that it's in price discovery. And personally, I feel that Solana is still very undervalued. But for the time being, I mean, Solana is just continuing to pump, and we're going to have to wait to see when it slows down, but I don't feel that's going to be anytime soon. Looking at DOT's daily chart, very bullish on DOT. I've been talking about this for quite some time, and I do feel that DOT should be pushing up to $35 soon. DOT is pumping with Ethereum, and DOT does have parachains coming up. I mean, look at this pump ever since July 22nd. DOT has been on a straight uptrend and just taking off lately with Ethereum and with parachains right around the corner. Look at that volume. I would not be surprised to see DOT push past 35 and possibly retest all-time highs. Looking at Matic's daily charts, there are notes on for Matic. Matic, in my opinion, is a sleeping giant. I mean, if Ethereum pushes to that all-time high and pushes past it, I do feel we could see Matic make a substantial move, which we haven't really seen from Matic since that initial big move and that bounce off the crash. It kind of dropped down and kind of fell off, but recently it has been recovering, and I do feel that Matic is gearing up for a big move. Stochastic RSI nice and low, RSI in the uptrend zone, and on that 4-hour chart, RSI is dropping down a little bit, might need to consolidate a bit more. 1-hour chart, you can see here stochastic RSI also low. I would not be surprised to see Matic push to 150 and possibly 170 and higher from there. All right, crypto people, that's all for today. If you want more detailed technical analysis, make sure you follow me on Twitter, KevinCrates_ on Twitter. Maybe drop a like on this video, maybe drop a comment, and I'm out.